never have I tried to calculate what the public wants. What I try to do is feed my own need as a theater goer.
The fact that musical theater has moved forward is really because of Hal Prince.
It was his confidence.
He said, "I'm not leaving until you start composing."
He has a galvanizing effect.
Just something in the eyes.
These are qualities that help him get away with murder.
I'm into this.
You're not hearing the music.
We were involved in something that was very original, and we'd never done anything like it before.
I just figured, I'll do what the guy says. And I shut up and did my job.
You learn from all your collaborators, and you learn differently from all of them.
I have that feeling of either he's going to love it or he's going to fire me over this.
That's it.
I would kill to do another show with Hal.
He's brilliant.
He's the Prince of Broadway.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Hal Prince.
Hal had an abrasiveness in his tone often, but with a sweetness.
Who is the auctioneer? You're very good. You're really swell, which is always what precedes a note.
But there was a sweetness that always was coupled with his desire to get you to connect to what it was that he felt was the germ of the scene.
Absolutely, what you're doing is what I've always wanted to be done, that strange sense of imminent danger.
Hal asked for what he wanted, and yet it was in a very kind way. There was never anything demanding about Hal at all.
Small but important point. In Music of the Night, when you're downstage and you put your hand up to his mask, don't recoil. It's exactly the opposite. It's sensual. And that's what's so sick weird about it. Get into it. It's, you know, the girl's enthralled. Just experiencing something you don't understand that's very compelling and kind of bubbling up in your whole nature. So I don't know what this is, but that's what I have to see, somebody transported that way.
You get a great feeling of a sense of security, great sense of security, when you feel like a producer and director really knows what he's about. He really knows his theater business and is constantly moving you ahead. And he is brilliant at that, absolutely brilliant.
One note you'll be happy to know was for you, and I can't read it. So continue to give your usual performance. I thought the show was too loud. Judy Prince said, "You're not going to tell them it's loud, are you?" And this is my wife. And I said, yes. She said, "Oh, I love when it's loud." But, you know, that's her problem. Are the old character actors up here? No. This is the old character actors room.
Hello!
Hi.
We're just getting younger by the minute.
Yes, I know that. I had two character actors playing those parts, and they after something like 18 years, it just seemed they were bored. And so everybody said, "Don't you think that maybe it's bye-bye time?" And I said, "No, I want to think about it, because they're great favorites of mine." And the next day I said, "I know what I'm going to do," and I had them switch roles. Theater is responsible for the quality of your life in art. It triggers your curiosity. You don't take a film very often in as much as a really rich theatrical experience.